Hey guys, thank you for coming to the channel. Welcome to A&A Thrills. Today we're going to go over some speculation of what we think is going to happen at Halloween Horror Nights this year in 2023. Let's get to it.
So in today's video we're going to do a bit of speculating ourselves. We did a little bit of digging and there were some things we noticed we wanted to bring to light. There were some things that definitely seemed like they connect. So we're gonna go over that today.
Well, one thing we wanted to talk about was something that we noticed from the previous year, HHN 31. So we're going to talk about the scare zone, Conjure the Dark, which occurred in Halloween Horror Nights 31. And it was a scare zone that involved like runes, these sort of like woodland demon sort of creatures, and then a witch, and she was like conjuring a spell.
More specifically, the runes.
Yeah, most specifically the runes. And what we thought was actually going to happen that may occur this year with HHN 32.
Maybe.
So essentially, what we thought was going to happen is that every night they were doing like some sort of ritual, or they would like gather the energy of like, you know, the people around.
The screams,
the fear, the fear in the air.
Gather more followers.
And yeah, we just had to gather more followers for Halloween. You know how it is. You know how we do out here in Halloween. But so anyway, we thought at the end, by like maybe October 31st, like the last night.
At the end of the event.
Yeah, they'd maybe like use that like circle in the door to like
the portal.
Yeah, to like summon like maybe like a new icon for HHN 32, or bring someone back, and that's like maybe the announcement. I know that didn't happen, and technically they actually had like, it was like a girl that was dressed as like a sacrificial girl, I'm assuming, and she would come through the gate sometimes, but I was hoping maybe that was just like a little routine just for people walking by to see, but that never happened. But now maybe they still can use that story to tell like this new story.
Yeah, like basically we got to watch the show that they do like once. There was like one time we were in the scare zone last year and we were like, oh, they're doing like, we didn't know there was a little show that they do, and we watched it and we were both like, wouldn't it be cool if someone came through the portal at the end of the event and boom, it was a new icon, or maybe another icon that had already been at the event and coming back.
Yeah.
And they never did it, which is fine, but like us HHN fans, we always like to see like some kind of lore, some kind of like cool continuations of things, and they didn't do anything. But like maybe this year, because of the findings that we found, that maybe they'll still do that. Like maybe they'll revisit the event and be like, and they bring through an icon, and we think that icon could quite possibly be Dr. Oddfellow. So
yeah, I don't know if you guys know HHN lore, but we've been studying up. Amy actually became a huge fan.
This is thanks to it's HalloweenHorrorNights.fandom.com though. Like if you don't know anything, or if you don't know anything, but if there's some things that you don't know too about like Halloween Horror Nights, like you will find out every single thing about every past house, scare zone, lore. Like if you look up on Halloween Horror Nights fandom, you'll find that like you'll find out who Dr. Oddfellow is, and he's basically he's the one that killed Jack, and like him and Jack have a lot of background.
Yeah, they got some beef. And they got beef to settle. All right, Jack was back in the HHN 30. Oddfellow was nowhere to be found. So if he's coming back, you already know something's gonna go down.
Well, they have never done anything with Dr. Oddfellow yet. That's why we both think this would be a really good idea, because in the promo that they're putting out currently right now, what are we seeing? We are seeing the runes that you see in Conjure the Dark. So that's another reason why we think there might be some sort of connection there. We found one other thing that we're gonna go over in a second, but in the promo that they're putting out right now, everyone's saying, oh, I see a clown face, I see a clown face, oh, that sounds like Jack. But like, is it really? Like, I think it actually might be Dr. Oddfellow, who looks like a clown, by the way.
And what got us into this specifically, too, is that we actually started going to Halloween Horror Nights in HHN 30.
Yeah, that was our first time going.
Yeah, that was our first time going, and we really enjoyed it, so we went back the next year. And we love following the lore. We watched, like, so many videos on, like, the whole backstory, like, all the HHNs that led up to now.
Yeah.
And so the only thing is, like, people saying it's Jack, I mean, in my opinion, I don't think they would use him again because like he
Too
just
soon.
happened. Yeah, it just happened in HHN 30. Jack is back, and that was like a whole like almost like reunion thing because
It was only 2 years ago.
No, because it had to have been like what was it like 5?
It was the 30th anniversary, so they brought all the icons back.
But I think what happened was that Jack wasn't used since like HHN 25. I think it was. I think it was like 5 years almost. So I think it was something like that. So it was like special that he was back too, and then they had that house like icons capture, which is pretty cool. So I think like they wouldn't use him right away again. So that's why, like, she actually came up with the idea that it could be Oddfellow, like, after watching some, like, more backstory and lore.
Yeah, when I went on the fandom site and I was like, who, like, because I looked up some stuff about, I was looking up some stuff about Jack, and then, like, Dr. Oddfellow was connected, and I was like, well, who's Dr. Oddfellow? And then, actually, like, around the same time I was finding that stuff out, that's when I actually also started seeing other people on Twitter being like, Dr. Oddfellow, and like there's like a little picture that I'll put right here, and that's like pretty much the only imagery that you can find right now. And yeah, so I'm not the only one that thinks that this is possible, but I mean, I don't think they would do Dr. Oddfellow and Jack.
Or it could, they could duel.
Yeah, like it could be like a beef, like it could be a beef here where like they beef it out.
Like they're gonna fight in the streets.
Dr. Oddfellow comes back and Jack is already back.
Jack is already pissed. He's gonna beat his ass. He's like, dude, you killed me. I'm back. He got resurrected by the runes.
So another reason why we also think this is because if you look at the version 2 of the speculation map by Horror Nightmares, there is an original house that is just a carnival tent, and it's an original. So that could be a Dr. Oddfellow storytelling moment.
Yeah,
house.
We all know what happens at carnivals. Beef gets settled. All right?
I guess. So, in this case, it might be. But, like...
And Chance the Rapper will be there to judge the battle. You know, Chance the Clown.
Oh my God.
She'll be in between rapping.
No, she probably would have...
battling while Jack and Oddfellow get going.
No, there would be no chance. There would be no chance. I just did that by accident.
Yeah, but okay.
Chance would not be in this storyline.
Yeah, but why not if you think about it? Because, like, technically, her whole story is, like...
She comes, like, after.
As well.
Yeah, but...
She could be, like, somewhere in the middle tossed in there, a little chance. And
I mean, I'll never rule anything by Halloween Horror Nights because they just do crazy stuff. But I think for simplicity reasons and like telling the story, they'll probably just do Oddfellow.
My allergies are killing me right now. My eyes are so itchy.
But yeah. Okay. So the one other thing that we made a connection to with the runes. Because I started going down like a rabbit hole. I stopped here because like I wasn't super sure about it, but I was trying to think of a house from HHN 30, and lo and behold, it made me think of Case Files Unearthed.
Yeah.
Legendary Truth.
Yeah, so it's like more like a side tangent, like what?
Yeah, like, maybe you guys in the comments can like make more of a connection, because the only connection I have
is sticky notes found within the house.
Yeah, so if you look here, there's like sticky notes that kind of like tell like a short little like story about like these ruins and totems and what were they trying to do with them. But the symbols that they are writing on the sticky notes, they're the same exact runes that we're seeing in Conjure the Dark and right now. So what is the connection?
Where they have like sort of like these same symbols and stuff in like we'll show you guys too. It's like it looks like almost like a summoning circle.
Yeah, it's a summon basically, and there's some of those symbols in it. So and like some of the questions that were on these sticky notes were like, what are they trying to summon? What happens? Like, are they bringing back someone who's dead? Yeah,
so that could either be applied to now, and it's like a continuation. Like, maybe they're using that lore plus what's happening at the scare zone we just mentioned.
Maybe.
And they all connect. Or it could just be maybe it's just like that's just like that house's own lore, like Case Files Unearthed, and that's like that might be so unrelated, and that's like a continuation of their specific story. But we thought we'd mention it because the runes, the symbols, everything looks exactly identical.
Yeah, like it's gotta mean something. I mean, again, it could be a stretch. Like, these runes could just be like the thing that HHN is like sprinkling throughout things because the legend is true. Don't go alone. I don't know, but
yeah, we never gone alone.
This is kind of.
So maybe that's how we solve the case. One of us has to go alone. Damn it.
I'll do it. I guess it's kind of just something to like put out there into the HHN community. Like, maybe someone else can like dig a little further. I could dig a little further, I guess, but like, I don't know, I kind of think like the end result is that Dr. Oddfellow is coming to the event, but Yeah.
I just kind of wish we had a little more like pictures of what he looks like. Is like because I hope
he's just a clown.
Well, yeah, but like that's like the thing is like more clowns. I feel like he'd have to look like a little crazier because like you have Jack Sparrow that looks like a little unhinged, but he's like more of like a chainsaw wielder and more like Leatherface almost looking. And then you have Jack, which is just like probably one of the coolest like clown designs I've seen in a while.
Yeah. I really like.
So like, I don't know how they would like top that, making an Oddfellow clown. I feel like you'd have to look like something even like different. So like, I don't really know how they'd make. I feel like he'd be like a cross between like a clown and what do you call it? The Undertaker dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be something like between those two combined. I feel.
Yeah. So I mean, that's our theory. Like, basically, Dr. Oddfellow, I think he's gonna be. I don't know if they'll make him an icon, because then that's what I was gonna say. I don't know if they. You think? Another 100%. Clown icon.
Well, it's not even just like he's a clown icon. I think he's just an iconic person in general because he's like pretty much like starts the whole story.
I really think they might do that though. Like I think Dr. Oddfellow is definitely 100% coming to the event this year. But if they actually did bring, the more I think about it, if they actually did bring Jack to the event as well, and it's kind of like a versus each other, like the merch would be sick. They could make that really cool.
Yeah, but imagine it's like just Jack again, and so it's like Jack is back.
No, they're definitely not going to do
Jack
that.
Or Jack is the backest.
If they do, like I have trust in them because like they just do everything really good. But like, I don't think that would be the greatest idea. I don't know.
Yeah, but thinking about the merch shoes, that's like, I don't even know if this is related. Like now I'm seeing it, like it says "See you in the fog."
They just took the slogan that they hear the fans say. Like not we, but like
do with the story. See you
people
in the fog in his rooms.
People that like frequent HHN, they're just like, see you in the fog.
They see a lot of fog, you know.
Yeah, it's cute. I like that they did that. Like they listen to the fans and what they say, and they noticed, and
well,
they just tossed it on there.
And, you know, Jack will be like maybe a side character or a main character battling out against another main character. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many different theories going around about this year because even with the speculation maps, like we haven't there's only like maybe 2 houses that like we're almost 100% sure are coming. Actually, no, yeah, because we're definitely getting Universal's Monsters house. Mm-hmm. We're definitely getting Chucky because it was announced. Yep. Other than that, everything is like a coin toss. Well,
praying for M3 Gin house.
M3? Oh, Megan. No, but like, I don't know. I don't know if we'll get a Megan house because now it's rumored we might not get a Blumhouse house at all.
The Blum.
Which I didn't love Blumhouse last year, but
what have they made?
Well, no, it was supposed to be, it was rumored to be Megan and Insidious.
Nah, Insidious would be too soon, because isn't Insidious, like, released, like, right before? Yeah, right?
I think
it comes out, like,
I forget.
It's either right before or during.
I think it releases right before the event.
I think it releases a little before. We're thinking about Five Nights at Freddy's.
That comes out
on Halloween. So people were speculating that could be a house, too, but that wouldn't... I feel like wouldn't that be like either well, you couldn't really tease the movie because it's like at this point everyone knows the story.
Exactly.
So I guess you could do it. Honestly. I guess you could do it.
I have such high hopes that they will do FNAF because
FNAF ambience.
No, I really do because they could because it would be good promo for the movie perhaps, and then like on top of that they can do it off of the video game. It wouldn't be a spoiler at all. And like the fan base for FNAF is so strong. Like people I'm telling you, it would be such a good house too.
Yeah.
And I don't know, doing it like the following year. I mean, they probably still could.
And now we're just going on a tangent.
Yeah.
We're just going on a tangent of what we wish is going to happen. We'll see. As the weeks come on, I think we're just like, it's like May right now, the beginning of May. So I think.
Oh, we're probably going to get an announcement.
We're definitely going to get an announcement soon. So.
Well, this coming week. I'm saying between. Well, no, it's just going to be this week. I don't know what day. But last year was on the 17th. So.
Well, right now it's like what, May 13th?
Yeah. So it's gonna be this week.
Yeah, so it's gonna be this week coming up. So hopefully we get some good news. Maybe the story's connected. Maybe we're just like way off, but
Yeah.
It's always fun to think about.
If anyone else can find like some sort of connection, because no one knows what the ruins mean. They started finding translations like with like this text message, a promo that they just recently did. It says, "What about my harvest?"
Oh yeah, something like oh my gosh, yeah, I was thinking about that.
The Harvest is Unstoppable or something. I forget.
They did remake a new Children of the Corn movie.
No, no.
So imagine it has to do with that.
Yeah, and it just hurricanes the whole season.
Yeah, but it's just gonna rain. It's like everyone knows if the corn is involved, then we get rain.
We're pretty excited. We're like, regardless of whatever happens this season, like we're super excited. We're doing like a even bigger trip. Yeah. Down for HHN than we normally do. We usually do like 7 or 8 nights.
Hopefully no corn.
We're doing 10 days. It's gonna be great. We're so excited. We love it. And yeah. So again, let us know what you think in the comments. If you have any more connections, let us know. If we're wrong about anything, let us know. I mean, this is all just fun and speculation.
Sure.
Anyone who knows HHN speculation knows that it's just for fun. And that was weird. That was weird. That almost went with the camera. Like I'm looking at the little front screen and it did the thing like that you see for static, and that's like literally the promo for HHN. I just freaked out. You know what it's all about? To be honest, at the end of the day, it's all gonna be. It's a GoPro. I don't know.
It's gonna be Minions.
Stop it!
It's gonna be the true nightmare is that the whole park will just become Minions.
He just has to make his jokes. I was ending the video.
Will be Minions. That Stop Secret House is a Minion house.
That actually would be pretty terrifying if they did more of anything Minions after what they're doing now in the park.
You're just forced to watch everything Minion related. Your eyes are just gouged open. You're like, oh my god, I'm tired of it.
All right. Anyways. Thank you so much for watching. Please give the channel some love and support. Give the video a like. Subscribe, please, to the channel. We will be bringing more.
Comment with your theories, please and thank you. Tell us what you think and what you hope is going to happen.
We love hearing it.
32 this year.
Yeah, we love hearing every theory. Like I'm constantly on Twitter because that's the only place I know where I can find theories, and I always do. I do, and it's a lot of fun. But yes, please like and subscribe, support the channel. We will be getting more videos out throughout this whole season, and not just HHN. We're going to be doing, other stuff too. So yeah, thanks for watching. See ya.
All right, take care.